Hello guys, so welcome to today's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we're able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with tonight's evening show. So Cesc Fabregas will be one of the former Arsenal players, former Chelsea player. You get so Baba don't thump on it. So we're gonna talk say ahead of next season, Arsenal will be closer to the title if them sign confirmed striker. So Kai Havertz a try. Nobody they argue say Kai Havertz no dey try. But if Arsenal get a striker who will score like 20, 30 goals per season, Arsenal will win the league. Now the position we in dey. And when you look at it, I don't really think say in the wrong with the analysis. If we can be blessed with a player one, where if he score 20 goals at least, 20 goals, 25 goals, I think it will help us move forward based on so with the creation. So I like the fact say in talk nobody say now the only way we talk at least many people they see the same thing we talk about. So that one self actually give me joy. So Bernardo Silva, come as I said, when they talk about Arsenal, you know, say Man City don't do their parade, their title parade. For that title parade, Jack Grealish nearly fall down 2 times from their ball. So I just God save him, sure. But away from that, now Bernardo Silva, when they talk, say ahead of next season, say Arsenal will really go hard for the title. Like Arsenal get them for them, Arsenal will come for them. Like for their dressing room, they talk about Arsenal. Even said the guy they talk say make you no lie. So for their dressing room, they never expected Arsenal to slip up. Because when Arsenal don't slip up for that Aston Villa game, many of them don't talk say, this is the opportunity. Because when you look at our 2024 calendar year performances, it was just that Aston Villa and the match we play against Man City. Not really, just in fact, that Aston Villa. So in the talk say next season, Arsenal will go hard. They will go a step further. They will bring in new players. And themselves, some people will come up for their own side. So they don't they fear one kind and get based on what thing will happen. Well, more just watch. I know say we don't close the gap some way. No matter how you want to see them, don't close the gap between we and them. Now, moving forward, you know, say next season now, there's a new Champions League will go happen. Like the format of the Champions League is going to be very different. Now, Sky Sports did an expose on how the Champions League format will be. As of now, you know, say teams say they play Champions League, they no reach 36. I think they're about maybe 32. So for next season, there will be 36 teams that will play the new format. Now, it will be like a league style. Get like saying a league. Now, so it will be every club will play 8 games each. Every club. Now, that 8 games would be against 8 different opponents. You're going to play 8 games, minimum of 8 games. Now, that 8 games will be against 8 different opposition. Now, there will be 4 home games and there will be 4 away games. So, after they don't play that 8 games, then the top 8 sides for the league formats will get the highest number of points. They will automatically qualify into the knockout stages. Now, teams will finish from number 9 to number 14. They will play a 2-legged playoff to qualify for the round of 16. Like next season is going to be quite interesting as people they play more games because they talk say for you to start from the beginning of this competition till the end, you might play up to 17 matches to actually win the competition. So next season it is all about revenue generation. UEFA they bring all these different games so that people will use and make money. You get that's just their goal. But there are still some people that are complaining that all these plenty games where they bring for players, are you really looking about the health care, like the welfare of the players? So you know, but then easy to play all these players after you don't play 38 games. In part of that 38 games, you go play cups. After the cups, you can still play Champions League. After Champions League and after season, they'll come tell you say you go play one European competition or you go play one Copa America, you go play one other thing. Kilo day. How many resting period players get? Not to talk of the international friendlies where they in between, the Nations League, all those things. Like it is taking a toll on the players. It is not very easy. Now the arguments of some people But at the end of the day, UEFA know they listen to all those things. Their own how they want to make money. If they do for their own corner, what do they think now? Bring in a new competition based on how we will take make money, because this was what the Super League was supposed to address. Super League was supposed to generate more money for clubs, so UEFA don't revamp the Champions League so that they will kill off that idea of the Super League. Anyway, go dey here. We go wait to make the Champions League new format start. Now, cut offside, because they let us know say Crystal Palace, they are in pole position to land Emil Smith Rowe. Now, they say Crystal Palace will offer £40 million for Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe gets so many suitors. But the thing is, as of now, as of today, we never really know whether Arsenal won't sell Emil Smith Rowe, because don't forget, Arsenal don't schedule talks with Emil Smith Rowe. The talks never take place. So now after the talks, we can't know whether the guy will dey for market officially. Say, okay, you can come and bid for the player, or he's going to be on the bench ahead of next season, or maybe next season we are going to give him chance to play. Like, we never really know what the Arteta or Arsenal stand. You get, in as much as we know, say Aston Villa are scamping the guy, then they on the horizon, they watch. You get, they watch. They won't sign him. Crystal Palace. Why Crystal Palace even won't sign him? What's happening here now? Because they feel say if Eberechi Eze finally leaves Crystal Palace, they would like to sign Emil Smith Rowe to replace him. Now the way with them they think, but more just the watch. Any which way, £40 million is not a bad deal for somebody like Emil Smith Rowe. For me, I think that's a very, very good offer. If really they can't put that money down, or maybe they don't waste time they take out. Cut offside also going to tell us say Arsenal that they contemplate whether they will sign Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milano. Now they're interested in the guy. Say they will use the guy replace Gabriel Jesus. That's what the cost offside is telling us. And when you read the entirety of this report, they are talking about Gabriel Jesus' injury record. Like, the guy may play plenty games. Like, when you look at this season, we just passed, Gabriel Jesus no really do so well. How many games he play? How many contributions he contributes? Gabriel Jesus educated and they for the same WhatsApp group. So they are looking at getting an upgrade for these guys. For me, I don't have any problem with that. As long as whoever is coming in is going to be a very, very big upgrade. The chances of Inter Milan selling Lautaro Martinez to Arsenal, if you ask me, is very, very low. The probability of that happening is super low. In fact, personally, I don't see it happening. Like, I just tell you my own mind, you get. But we know, say, this transfer window, sometimes they do very, very fun, you get. The player will still leave. Say, okay, I want to go and try new challenge. That's what it be. We all decide. So, but more just to watch. I even hear say, in as much as cut offside is saying Arsenal want to go and offer 90 million. I'm hearing that if Arsenal want really sign the guy, I want around 20 million. Now it will cost. But let's just be watching. Now the mirror. Come aside and let us know, say Arsenal and Manchester City don't increase their ticket prices to about 10%. Say the price for an adult ticket, get to watch match for the Emirates Stadium is about £1,000. Get about £1,073. Now what's in me at the here for the cheapest adult tickets for next season? That one costs about, well, I'm just in the UK. And they will complain about that one. Now we probably get another report where Edu Gaspar. This report actually opened my eyes on some things. Now, Edu Gaspar was telling the Brazilian media about the Arsenal transfer process, how they take the plan, how they take to do all these things. Because many a times we did for the punditry business. Oh, they analyze things. We say, make us sign this one, make us sign Victor Gyökeres, make us sign Benjamin Sesko, make us sign Vlahovic, make us sign this, make us sign that. But we don't really know how the process looks like. So Edu Gaspar they explain. So part of this report, I actually did a screenshot of this report. So I said, make I read them too now. Now, when you look at the second paragraph where Edu Gaspar was, okay, let's start from the beginning. Edu Gaspar speaks about the difference between working in the Premier League and in Brazil. He claims that all the signings he makes at Arsenal are based on several factors, saying there are many people who approve these new arrivals. Now, when you come to the quotes, this was exactly what he said. You can't sign players for the sake of signing. It has to be a process that takes weeks and weeks. On my desk, I have reports of over 180 pages on one player. It's really detailed stuff. Physical, technical, mental profile, whether he has Premier League experience, whether he will be able to adapt, everything. We analyze our deficiencies, whether we can improve, what we can invest, and then we go in search of the new name. We've been discussing what I'm going to do now since January. It's not my decision on Mikel's, it's a group decision. And when he talks about being a group decision, he's talking about him, Arteta, Richard Garlick, and Josh Kroenke. So they will pool resources together and say, okay, this player, for you to know, say, most of all the talk say, okay, maybe I sign this player. People like Edu Gaspar, Richard Garlick, and Arteta, they go sit down. Can this player adapt to this new league? What are the strengths and weaknesses of this player? Does he have Premier League experience? That is why people they talk say Alexander Isak. There's a stronger, bigger chance that Arsenal will sign Alexander Isak compared to Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres, because he has Premier League experience. He has shown with the way he played for Newcastle that he can score up to 20 goals in a season. If he can do that for Newcastle, what can he do for Arsenal? So these are the variables on the table for you to know how Edu Gaspar will be the director of football. They think in thought process, because when you look all this is when he talk now, these are his words. He was quoted verbatim. When you look at all this, is going to say to sign player, not be just for mouth, church or church. Okay, go buy this player, go buy it. Do you know what it means to go through a 180-page report on the player, reading everything, gives you all the metrics. You'll get scouts. We will go scout player. They go they document. Say, okay, you get speed, you get strength, you get area ability. Baba, easy. You get. But I did that report. I say, which means all the things we talk here. Most times we will talk say, can the player blend? Can he adapt? Can he blend like a blender? All those things we talk. Themselves they see them, themselves they think them. So at the end of the day, to us, people like Victor Gyökeres can be scoring 50 goals per season. He may be the best in our eye, but in the eyes of Arteta and Richard Garlick and Edu Gaspar, he is not the best. He's not a good fit. So I said, we can just let you know how all these things they actually work. So it is what it is. So let's move on to other stories. So Kyle Walker, instead come second talk say Arsenal don't they close the gap between them and us. Say Arsenal really have closed the gap. Say in the past 2 seasons, Arsenal are growing stronger and stronger as the season evolves. As each season they come and pass, say Arsenal they go stronger. So for their own good, they need to see how they go extend that gap. Say as Arsenal they close out, they must look for a way to extend it. But the thing is, we are just one good striker away from smashing Man City. Ajay, and when Nami they stay like that, we are just one good striker, not defender, not midfielder, not even winger. One good striker away from smashing this Man City, beating them home and away. Now the way me I see them, because everything is very visible. Next season, we'll just wait now. Next season, we will see who and who Man City go buy. We will see the calendar, the roster, the player roster of Man City. We will compare them to this season we just passed. You know, say this season we just passed, and the previous season, Man City were significantly weaker. Then this next season when they come, we will compare this next season, their player roster. And this same season, we will think say the next season that we're going to say, okay, what will be the comparison? Which is better? They will come compare Arsenal own season, this past one, and the one where we will use next season. We'll come compare whether which one is stronger, who will live for Arsenal, who will enter. These are the metrics where we will take judge whether we will get a very good season. Mind you, Julian Timber is coming like a new player. It just be like new signing. Just assume say we just sign her, because the guy played the first match of the season and the last match of the season, unfortunately. So next season, in fact, just take and say that the first signing we don't sign, now be Julian Timber, because that one don't play anything last season. So we'll see how everything will unfold. Now, Cedric Suarez, for those that are not aware, himself don't announce in retirement from Arsenal or in resignation or in bye-bye. He's going to tell us saying they find square roots, so he'll be going as a free agent. Only God knows where in they go now in Sabi. So he will come up for Arsenal. So El Neni Suarez, those ones don't find their square roots. You don't thank the fans, you don't thank the staff, thank the manager, thank everybody where you need to thank. But I don't find square roots. So we'll look at getting more players. So more of the scoutings they go. So far so good. The biggest news of the night is the fact that Cesc Fabregas who's one of the football pundits out there, a former Arsenal player, in second talk say Arsenal will be closer to the title with a very good striker. A striker that can score 20, 25, 30 goals in a season. If Arsenal can get that type of striker, Arsenal will win the title. And myself, I subscribe to his line of thought 100%. So if you get a very, very good striker, if you get good striker, and then you're going to say you go have to gang up on Saka because that good striker alone will command two defenders with him. If you don't deal with two defenders, how do you want to gang up on Saka or gang up on Martinelli? When we say only you don't carry two defenders on your own. Look at the strikers we have. In the case I think two defenders don't go on mark indicator, and one person will just go like that. The results gone. Only one person will just deal with them. Even Abel's gone, and one person will just deal with them because they don't see him as a formidable striker. But look at Eliana. Two people go near him. Two people go near him all the time. But you don't say player past player. So but then see everything going to unfold as each day goes. Our optimism they grow. You get so I can't wait for the transfer window to be open officially. But we'll start our business, and we must make sure we do our business very, very quick so that everybody will acclimatize. No excuse. There's no room for error. All right, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. All right, now get out. All right, bye bye. All right, guys, bye.